Oh yes, Pokemon Sword and Shield. Yes. The generation, the only meta is Dragon, Fairy, and Steel. Well, I told you we can go back in time, shall we?
Hello everyone, hello, and welcome to Old School Pokemon. This gen, specifically, will be the Advanced Era, specifically ADV, or Generation 3. I feel like Gens 1 through 3 are like prime Pokemon, then Gen 4 kinda changed a bit of stuff. But if you're new to Old School Pokemon, let me introduce you to the rules.
Alright, so the first thing I want to mention is the physical special split from Gen 3. So before Gen 4, all moves were physical based on a certain type. So normal type moves were physical and fire type moves were special, all that good stuff. So another thing I want to mention is the predecessor to Choice Specs and Choice Scarf, Pitaya, and Salac respectively. A lot of Mons and ADV when substitute, and you can use that to your advantage to gain the boost. But I must say, speed does matter in a tier with no Choice Scarf, so Mons like Aerodactyl, Jolteon are gonna outspeed you most of the time. One more thing I should probably mention are the Kanto starters. They're pretty good Pokemon in ADV, especially with their signature ability and move, Blast Burn and Blaze, with a Pitaya boost. You see, I'm mentioning the Kanto starters specifically because Charizard is part flying type, so it easily defeats something like Marowak, since it's faster. Blastoise has better special attack than for Alligator. Yes, the Johto starters do get these powerful moves, and I don't know what the fuck is going on with Venusaur. I've seen Meganium more, so I don't really know. Speaking of stats, some Pokemon got absolutely screwed over, like Sneasel. It has decent attack, not the best, not like skyrocketing, but look at that special attack. And since Dark and Ice are special this gen, it has no good stab moves, and that goes for almost most Dark type Pokemon. There's only one that actually has decent enough stab moves, which is kind of sad since it makes some Pokemon unusable. But today, I will be exploring the games of me and my partner through ADV Duo Swiss. I won't be showing all the games, but I'll be showing the ones that stood out the most. So here we go. This is game number 3 in my series against Stitchu, round 1. And as you can see, I have a team, and let's just look at the preview real quick. So, Blaziken, Celebi, which is probably Reach Stall, and Rhydon. You see, Rhydon is an interesting Pokemon. It has massive bulk. It can take almost anything. But it doesn't have that good of special. And as you can see here, none of my Pokemon fare well against Rhydon, except Heracross. You see, this team doesn't have a good Aerodactyl matchup, the one I'm using, so I was hoping to bait Aerodactyl into using a flying move, or enduring twice if they click the rock move. Then I'll be faster, then reversal will definitely kill. So let's see. I go Heracross into the Rhydon. I did endure turn 1, scouting for a move. This was HP flying, Slack, 200 base power reversal. Done. There was a reason why I'm clicking their turn 1 to scout on what they were going to use. I did not expect they had HP flying. I just expect a powerful Rock Slide, because Rock Slide does roll you. And I'd say that's a pretty good play on my end, but anyway, on to the next game, and possibly my favorite one out of this entire tour. So, wouldn't it be funny if I brought Kadabra, a literal worse version of Alakazam? The Eviolite doesn't exist. I was like, hey, what if I bring Kadabra, just to be funny? HP Grass for Swampert. And lo and behold, a Swampert. And this team looks so... It does have a good Swampert matchup from Team Preview. And since I knew Swampert was 9 times out of 10 gonna come out, I made the ballsy play. Master Piss against Swampert. You see? See? Substitute, Earthquake, not doing anything until... Behold my ultimate power. Pataya, HP Grass, you're done. Yeah. Okay, so my footage is cutting out. It's really starting to fucking piss me off. But let me explain what I said again. So, like I said before, people have now started to bulk for HP Grass for their Swamperts. And Zard used to be a Swampert answer. It's probably not anymore. So, I decided to bring Kadabra. It had HP Grass because of its high special attack stat. And it'd probably kill. Definitely with Pataya. I'd say it was a good play on my end. Definitely. I humiliated my opponent. No offense, but assuming they're set, they were probably banded. But anyways, on to the next match. And now, my partner, Dead Gamer Man. So, I did pass his team in because why not? And I'm just gonna let this game play out. So he does Arcanine into the Salamence. Arcanine does beat Salamence. HPI's Arcanine is faster. This Earthquake definitely won't kill. So as you are gonna see later, his biggest misplay was HP Ice into Extreme Speed, but you shouldn't always HP Ice. Because I don't think banning Earthquake is gonna ever kill. And plus that Salamence had leftovers, which made it even worse. If it didn't have leftovers, yeah, he could have used Speech twice, but it was a misplay on his part, for sure, unfortunately. Now, this is week 2. You see, we have Clefable, which is basically the Brawl Meta Knight of ADV 1v1. It's so broken that it will eventually get banned, and by the time this video comes out, it probably is banned. So, I don't know, Clefable Second Coming. If it does get banned, we'll have, I don't know, a predecessor might come out. I don't really know or care. But anyways, Regice, Charizard, then Firewater, Grass Core, an interesting team, Blaziken, Gyarados, Venusaur. And I go the Regice, because Gyarados, I don't know, I thought he'd play safe, because Charizard does beat the other two. And I was hard calling out Gyarados, and he doesn't actually go Gyarados, he goes to Blaziken. And probably the best thing happens from this tour. Yeah, Overheat, it doesn't kill. Regice is stupidly bulky. Then Reversal, that doesn't kill. Then Rest. Yep. We basically had these matchups secure, as long as we don't get crit once. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, this matchup. Yeah, we pretty much win. We pretty much win this matchup no matter what. And I'm not gonna play this whole matchup. I'll just skip to the end once we, do win it. So yeah, this went on for 30 turns and I did not get crit once. And I'm pretty sure this is his last reversal. And this Blaziken is HP Ice. So we pretty much win this matchup. And as you can see, he forfeits. So yeah. And as you can see, the same matchup happens for my partner. Regice into the Blaziken. This Regice is much. I don't know. This Regice is less, but invested, I assume. Rest. And it's Resto Chesto. And he pretty much wins this matchup. As long as he doesn't hit the Blaziken, because Reversal is not going to do anything. But lo and behold, he decides to hit the Blaziken. It's a huge bro moment, ladies and gentlemen. He could have easily won that.
And in this game, this is Scyther, and Scyther isn't viable. People really didn't see it as viable until I brought it up, because Hidden Power Rock to bait Charizard, something that Scizor basically can't do. And as you can see, Charizard has a pretty good matchup here, because the Swampert I'm using cannot bulk an HP Grass from Zard. And I don't think he'd do Tauros either, because I know Swampert could do counter. And as you can see, he goes Charizard, right? Also in my game specifically, there is quite the spectators. He substitutes HP Rock. He probably knows I'm HP Rock. Yeah. I'm pretty sure, I don't know, so I've seen Zard in the tour. It could be a good counter to this Scyther set I made. Then boom. That felt so satisfying, honestly, because I like Scyther more than Scizor. I think it's a good mon in ADV 1v1. It beats a lot of stuff like Alakazam, Heracross. It has reversal for Tyranitar, and that can beat Regice too with Lychee Berry. So Scyther is quite the underrated mon.
another mon I do want to mention is Slowbro. I think Slowbro has potential to be a great mon in ADC 1v1. It's like, it gets counter, except unlike Dusclops, the counters actually hit. It can live Banded Earthring Hyper Beam, it can live Shadow Ball Metagross. It can just be a lot of stuff with counter, and plus it has decent special attacks. Surf, Calm Mind, Ice Beam for Men's. Honestly, underrated mon. But I just wanted to show you this game because it's, I don't know, it's so hilarious. Okay, Tyranitar into the Slowbro. Okay, taunt, good play, but personally I would have countered, but I don't think this has counter. Rock Slide, flinch. Okay, Rock Slide, flinch again. Unfortunate. The triple Rock Slide. Yep, I end up facing him again, and he I don't know, this is a weird Fire Water Grass core, even more so than last week. Victory Bell, Sharpedo, and Rapidash, and I have Lapras. So I was talking to Dad. I brought up Lapras because it gets T-Bolt to beat other water types. It has shell armor, so it can't get crit. And it's like a weird set I made with Rain Dance, so it can beat Zard. Because Zard Blast Burn does kill this thing, unfortunately. Then you still have Clefable, then Moltres. Personally, I think Moltres is better than Zard because it can actually beat Registeel reliably. But let's just, get into this game. So Rapidash in Lapras. Return, it doesn't do all that much. Rain Dance in case to scout for a fire move. Then, Rain Boosted Power Surf. Easy victory. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is the game. So, checking on preview, this probably, also, side note, this is probably going to be the only game for week 3 for Dead Game, because, I don't know, week 3 was kind of boring. A lot of people didn't schedule either. So, I don't know, it was kind of dead. But, Starmie, Celebi, and Machamp against Alakazam, Hariyama, and Charizard. And this is Week 6 Celebi, so Alakazam shot a pretty good matchup here. It's like a soft 3L, because Alakazam also has recovery, and is faster, and outpaces Celebi. But, I don't know, this game is also funny, I don't know why. Hariyama, this is a set I made when I first started AAV. When I started to really get into it. Scopeland switches from the set compendium, but it has Rock Slide and Thick Fat to deal with fire types. And as you can see, this is Camouflage Starmie, which is quite rare in my opinion. And nothing's really happening. He has to get that crit. And yeah, nothing's happening. I feel like KX could have won this if he just surfed again, because the next turn, he got the crit, and he just leaves immediately. Yeah. What the fuck are these games? Okay, so this may or may not be the last video in this, analysis stuff I'm doing, I guess. But I brought 3 Reggies because, to see team my opponent. Here's doing Earthspring, Raichu, Skarmory, Zapdos, so, And I bring in the 3 Reggies, since it unironically has a good matchup against this team. So I do Registeel. Registeel is probably the best Pokemon in AEV 1v1. As of now, since Clefable is definitely getting banned. Maybe Suspect or Quick banned. I don't really know yet. Then yeah, I rest up. I'm pretty sure T-Bolt does crit like at least once or twice. But Registeel is so bulky. I'm pretty sure this is the counter set. Because like I said, he was using Earth String a lot. And he does go for the sub, but he is sub Pattaya and not pressure stall, which I'm glad because I don't know, it's going on for like 5,000 things. And yeah, Thunderbolt's just not getting anything. And I did the early rest in case for crit. Yeah. It's over. He just can't win. He's just gonna run out of PP eventually. And HP grass or ice is not gonna do anything. Yep, he does go for he does get the crit. Yeah. He goes for Thunder to, get the crit. He misses the Thunder. And yeah, you just break down the seismic toss. Yeah, GG. Sorry. So, yeah. I guess that's everything I have to show you for this video. Depending on how things go, I might do a second Coming of Clefable video, which I'll explain more in detail later, but I hope you enjoyed this video. Unfortunately for me, I didn't have much time to record it because normally I don't like including my voice in my videos, but I really had to in this video. I just wanted to get my thoughts on ADP. Still underdeveloped in my opinion. I feel like there are some Pokemon that have potential, but just aren't known. Like, Clefable quite literally came out of nowhere. But I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.